And here we are in Recife, Brazil. We're going to go spend the day looking at some churches and museums. Maintenance on a ship never ends. It goes on 24/7. As we entered the terminal, we were greeted with a band and a dancer. This statue was carved by Nestor Nuca in 2015 and seemed to be of some significance to the locals. The cruise terminal was interesting. It was supposed to be in the shape of a cruise ship. Recife is a beautiful city with several rivers running through it. The homes and architecture in the poorer towns have the traditional graffiti, but in the more nicer parts of town, there are beautifully colored homes. Our first stop was the Basilica and Monastery of St. Benedict. This is an important Catholic architecture complex built in the Baroque style in Olinda, Brazil. I'm always impressed with the architecture, the artistry, and the carvings in these beautiful cathedrals and churches. This one, the guide told us, there's only one place Christ is shown, and that's on this back wall facing out toward the poor people. And as we were leaving, I said, that's not the only Christ I see. I see all these stations of the cross. And he said, well, those are new additions, not the old part. Our second stop was this Franciscan Monastery. This monastery is decorated with Portuguese tiles and is depicting scenes from the Bible. It is a functioning monastery, and those are the rooms of the monks up there. The back terrace has a beautiful view of the Atlantic Ocean behind us. It's a beautiful chapel, but the heat and the humidity is starting to build, getting a little warm. This is the chapel of Santa Anna, or Saint Anna, who, legend has it, was the mother of Mary, which would make Jesus her grandson, or Jesus' grandmother. Again, I am impressed with the beautiful artwork in these wonderful churches. After viewing a couple of churches, it was time to hit the streets and the local markets. I love the colors of Brazil. Our final church was the Holy Savior of the World Cathedral. This was first built in 1537. It deteriorated quickly and was replaced over the years, with the final one being built in 1676. And it was elevated to the condition of a cathedral with the respective dioceses. Once again, beautiful art. We soon found ourselves again on the streets of Olinda, Brazil. It's a beautiful, colorful city. Street markets seemed to be everywhere we went. The city offered an opportunity for me to practice my street photography. And soon it was time for another wonderful Brazilian meal that included a lot of beef. In Brazil, you have a lot of beef. Here we are at a place that used to be a prison, and it is now a market or shopping center. So we'll go see what's in there. If the murals on the wall here look kind of familiar, the artist was a student of Picasso, and I think you can see his influence. Here's a model of the prison. The rooms or the cells were very small, each held 8 people. I'm glad I was not imprisoned here. We spent some time in this plaza, went down by the harbor, and a friend of ours was throwing coins in, and these guys would dive in after the coins. It was kind of fun to watch them. This is the beginning of Bum Jesus Street, or Good Jesus Street. It has been called one of the prettiest streets in the world, and as you can see, some of the buildings are very beautiful. It's also known as Jew Street because many of the Jews from the Netherlands settled in this area. And down at the end, you'll see in just a minute, this is the oldest Jewish synagogue in the Americas. It was built in the 1700s. If you liked our video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Around the World in 274 Days. And be sure to watch our next video, which will be New Year's Eve in Rio de Janeiro. Thanks for watching.